Can you give me a third reason? A third reason. Let me give you all a clue, right? Because these reasons are okay, but I think you can all improve a lot because think about what we've looked at already under decision support systems, which is not that much, right? We had a look at, say, the structure continuum, structured, unstructured. No one's mentioned anything to do with that yet, okay? Do you guys want to give me a reason? Okay, explain.
So the information that it receives, it doesn't really know how to know what structure it is in, or
Okay, can someone else on the team explain what she's talking about? Because I'm not convinced all of you understand what's going on. Isra, can you explain? What's your team's reason?
Biased information.
No, don't look at the screen, you explain. I don't want you to read an explanation, I want your explanation.
If you give the human biased information, they might be able to detect it and weigh properly, but if you bias to a computer, it's just going to take it at face value.
Can you give me an example?
Lying about your weight.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you're asking someone for weight advice, you might lie about your weight, but they'll know that you're not 50 because you're filling the entire room.
Okay, alright, okay, that I'll pay. Okay, so it was, how do we say this? It's a bit of an interpretation problem, right? It's an inability to interpret or to see through,
Lies.
yeah, okay, inability to interpret. Alright, I'll pay that. That's true. Computers do, this is actually a really big problem. This is actually a language problem, okay? So natural language is very difficult for computers to deal with. And issues of tone and sarcasm, all those kinds of things, computers don't pick them up very well. Okay, good. You're up to 3. Over back to this side.
Inability for emotional value, calculating emotional value.
Okay, so emotionless. Can you give me an example?
If you're in a cyclone, if you wanted to save people, but yet your family was in more danger, then it would say, even though it would calculate the odds, it would say to save someone else that had better odds rather than someone that you're more distant.
Okay, so let me pose this to everyone. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It's an ethical question.
Yes.
Everyone might have different
Depends on the
You
situation.
should say
Depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation. Good. I would say sometimes this is, much like with this situation over here, right, the processing power one, sometimes this is good, sometimes this is good, sometimes it's bad, right? Okay,